Hey folks, so it's a little bit of a strange world out there, so I figured why don't we do something a little bit different with this video about revising your essay. It's mainly just a few bits of advice, so it's not like we need a visual presentation or anything like that. So I thought maybe being out and about, in the outdoors for this video might kind of freshen things up a little bit. If you're stuck in at home like I am, I'm not allowed to leave my house. It might make you feel like, things are a little bit nicer than what it feels like otherwise. So I'm hoping that all of you are well and that things are, things with everything that's happening aren't driving you absolutely bananas yet. Hoping everyone's healthy, everyone's family's healthy, all your friends are doing great. So let me just kind of dive right into advice about our revising for our final draft. So what you want to do is you want to take my comments, you want to take your comments from your peers, and then your own personal ideas about what is beneficial to your essay. Once you've read other people's, think about kind of what worked in your peers' essays, what worked in yours as far as you're thinking, and use that to your advantage, right? You now have more perspective because you have, read more work from other people, you've read more work from yourself, your own essay, again, with a clearer mind, right? So consider that as you're going through. And what I'm going to recommend is that you read your peers' comments and you read my comments with an open mind, okay? You don't have to take every comment under consideration. Now, I will say, if you are, if you see a comment that says your thesis statement should contain this, and this, and it lines up with what we talked about in class, then, you want to make sure that you address that. But if it's something that's a little bit, that's content related, but not necessarily something that is, not necessarily something that's very specific in that way, then what you may want to do is say, okay, will this benefit what I'm discussing? Okay, will this benefit my essay if I were to make this change? And if you think yes, well, then change it. But if you think, I'm not really sure if it would, I'm not sure, or, I don't really think that's relevant. If that's the case, then don't change it, right? It's totally up to you. So like I said, make changes for things that are specific, right? If your thesis statement isn't as specific as it needs to be, make that change. If your topic sentences need to relate back to your thesis statement more clearly, make that change. But if it's something that's really an opinion-based kind of thing, then don't necessarily worry about it if your opinion is that your essay benefits more from having, something else, right? From a different perspective. So that's really the biggest bit of advice that I can give you. Besides, just test things out. If you want to make a change, but you're not sure how it's going to go, make some adjustments and give it a go. Read through. If you hate it, revert back. Okay? It's no big deal. Writing is about constantly thinking and rethinking. There is never a perfect essay, ever. I've been writing the same essay for the last 6 years, again and again and again. And you know what? I still think it's nowhere near perfect. And, one day I'll send this thing out for publication, and then I'll get more notes on it, and then I'll need to make more changes, right? Because writing is just something that's constantly evolving. And you want to remember that. You don't ever want to think, okay, I'm finished. Because you're never finished. Thoughts are never finished. Ideas are never finished. The way that we present them might be really good, but it's never perfect. Okay? So what we're trying to do for our final draft is strive to make things as easy as possible for our reader to understand. As direct as possible. We want to develop our examples so that they clearly make sense for our reader. Our reader can feel them. Our reader can taste them and touch them. Maybe not taste them. You don't want them licking the paper. But you know what I'm saying, okay? You want your reader to really feel that things are really concrete for them, that they can clearly understand it. All right, so make sure you're coming from that perspective as you are going through and revising your essay. And that's my biggest bit of advice to you, okay? I hope that you've enjoyed our little walk around the backyard. It's kind of a nice backyard, very big. I'm running out of breath because I'm going up a hill now. But if you have any questions about anything, send me an email, okay? Specific questions, less specific questions, right? More general stuff. That's fine. Let me know. Let me help you. That's what I'm here for, okay? And most importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, keep your friends safe and healthy, and I will be posting another video soon. Have a good one, guys.